Hey, sir. That's my dress. The young woman rushed toward the wealthy businessman just as he casually picked up her elegant evening dress. What are you doing? That's mine. Without even looking at her, he tossed the dress onto a nearby chair. I'll buy you a new one. She stared at him in disbelief. Excuse me, sir, but you've gone too far. Her voice trembled, not with fear, but with dignity. Please, just help me. The billionaire looked at her with cold indifference. Security. 2 guards immediately stepped forward. Get her out of here. She looked around the luxurious French restaurant one last time before lowering her head. Fine. I'll leave on my own. As she slowly walked toward the exit, tears filled her eyes. Her dream had just been shattered. She had spent months saving every dollar she could, just to experience one unforgettable evening in the city's most luxurious restaurant. And now, it was over. Only a few minutes later, the billionaire noticed several doctors rushing toward the entrance. Curious, he followed them outside. The same young woman was lying unconscious on the sidewalk. One of the doctors quickly checked her pulse. She's still alive. The billionaire stepped forward. I didn't touch her. I swear. I didn't do anything. The doctor looked at him with frustration. Nobody's accusing you. Then, what happened? The doctor sighed. She has stage 4 cancer. The billionaire froze. For the first time in years. He had no words. The doctor continued. She collapsed because her body is simply too weak. After a brief silence, he looked at the billionaire. You can go back to your party now. The words hit harder than any insult ever could. That night, the restaurant was still open, but the billionaire couldn't enjoy a single bite of his expensive dinner. Every time he looked at the empty chair across from him, he remembered her face, her voice, her tears. Without saying a word, he stood up, picked up the untouched meal, and drove straight to the hospice where she had been admitted. When he entered her room, she looked surprised. What are you doing here? He awkwardly held out the food. You didn't get to finish your dinner. She looked at the bag for a moment before gently pushing it back. I don't want it. Please. No. She turned her face away. You should leave. He remained standing. I can't. She frowned. What do you mean you can't? I don't think my conscience will let me. For a brief moment, silence filled the room. Finally, he spoke. I'm sorry. She slowly looked back at him. You want forgiveness? He nodded. She gave a sad smile. I can't forgive you. His shoulders dropped. You ruined the last dream I had. He looked at her, confused. My last dream. She took a slow breath. I wanted to wear a beautiful dress, listen to live music, and have dinner in the finest French restaurant in the city. A tear rolled down her cheek. I saved for months just to make that happen. She looked directly into his eyes. And in just a few minutes, you destroyed everything. The billionaire lowered his head. I'm sorry. There isn't enough money in the world to fix what you took from me. For the first time in his life, his billions felt completely worthless. The billionaire left the hospice that night. But he couldn't stop thinking about her. Her words echoed in his mind. You ruined my last dream. For the first time in years, he realized there were some things money couldn't simply replace. Then an idea crossed his mind. If she couldn't go to the restaurant, he would bring the restaurant to her. The very next evening, doctors and nurses stared in disbelief as dozens of workers transformed one wing of the hospice. Elegant tables, crystal glasses, fresh flowers, soft candlelight, a live violinist. Even the head chef from his famous French restaurant had arrived. The room no longer looked like a hospital. It looked like the finest restaurant in the city. One of the nurses smiled. I've never seen anything like this. The billionaire looked toward the hallway. I hope she likes it. A few moments later, she was wheeled into the room. She stopped in complete shock. What is all this? He smiled nervously. You couldn't come to the restaurant. So I brought the restaurant to you. For a long moment, she couldn't say a single word. Then she laughed softly. I guess that works. He smiled with relief. But she raised one finger. I have two conditions. He nodded immediately. Anything. First, I need a beautiful dress. He smiled. Done. She grinned mischievously. And second, I refuse to have dinner alone. He looked around the room. So, should I invite someone? She looked directly into his eyes. I already did. He frowned. Who? You. He blinked in surprise. Me? She laughed. Unless you're too busy pretending to be important. For the first time in years, someone had spoken to him without fear. Without trying to impress him. Without asking him for money. And strangely, he liked it. That evening became one of the happiest nights of her life. They laughed. They joked. They shared stories. For the first time, he wasn't acting like a billionaire. He was simply another person sitting across the table. The violin played softly in the background. The chef personally served every course. When dessert arrived, she smiled. So, is this the famous dessert everyone talks about? He laughed. It better be. She took one bite. Closed her eyes. Then smiled. Worth every penny. He couldn't stop looking at her. Not because of her beauty, but because she was genuinely happy. And somehow, seeing her smile made him happier than closing the biggest business deal of his life. As the evening came to an end, she quietly looked down at the table. You know, I never actually paid for dinner. He raised an eyebrow. So, were you planning to rob me? She burst into laughter. Oh, please. Says the man who charges $200 for a plate of escargot. He couldn't help laughing too. Fair point. Just then, the head chef approached. Sir, our restaurant officially closes in 5 minutes. The billionaire nodded. Thank you. The chef placed one final dessert on the table. A compliment from the chef. She smiled warmly. Please thank him for me. As the nurses prepared to take her back to her room, she looked at him. Thank you. He shook his head. No. Thank you. She frowned. For what? He smiled. For reminding me what happiness actually feels like. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then he gathered the courage. How about dinner again tomorrow? She looked away. Don't do this. What? Don't start caring about me. He stepped closer. Why? Because. She forced a smile. I won't be here much longer. She looked back into his eyes. Go live your life. While you still have one. She slowly turned her wheelchair toward the hallway. After a few feet, she stopped. Without turning around, she whispered, I forgive you. Then she smiled. Now, go. He remained standing there, watching her disappear down the hallway. And for the first time in his life, walking away felt impossible. That night, the billionaire returned to his mansion. The house was as luxurious as ever. The city lights sparkled outside his windows. His phone kept ringing. Business partners. Investors. Executives. He ignored every single call. For years, he had believed that money could solve every problem. Now, For the first time in his life, he had found a problem his fortune couldn't immediately fix. All he could think about was her. The next morning, he rushed back to the hospice. She smiled the moment she saw him. "I knew you'd come." He pulled up a chair beside her bed. "I wasn't sure if you'd want to see me." She smiled. "I don't have many visitors." Silence filled the room. Then he finally asked the question that had been haunting him all night. "Tell me the truth. Is there really no way to save you?" She looked away. Before she could answer, her doctor quietly entered the room. The billionaire turned to him. "There has to be something." The doctor hesitated. "There is." His eyes lit up. "What is it?" "It's an experimental treatment in Paris. But it's incredibly expensive. And there are no guarantees." Without a second of hesitation, the billionaire replied, "I'll pay." The doctor sighed. "The money isn't the only problem. The treatment must begin immediately. And legally. We need permission from her parents." The billionaire looked at the young woman. "Where are they?" She remained silent. After a long pause, she whispered, "I don't know. They left years ago. I've been alone ever since." His heart sank. No child should ever have to say those words. Determined not to give up, he spent the next several days searching for her family. Private investigators, government records, old addresses. He refused to stop looking. Finally, he found them. A woman slowly opened the front door. Her eyes widened the moment she heard her daughter's name. Tears instantly filled them. "I've regretted leaving her every single day." The billionaire looked at her. "Then help me save her." Only hours later, the necessary papers were signed. A private medical jet was already waiting. As doctors carefully prepared her for the flight, she looked at him with tired eyes. "You're really doing all this? For me?" He gently held her hand. "I should have done it the day we first met." She smiled weakly. "You've changed." He smiled back. "You changed me." Several weeks later, the treatment was over. The waiting began. Every single day felt like a year. Finally, the doctor walked into the room with a smile. The treatment worked. For a moment, neither of them moved. Neither of them spoke. Then she burst into tears. He wrapped his arms around her. For the first time, they both cried. Not because they were afraid, but because they finally had a future. Months later, she stood outside the very same French restaurant. Healthy, smiling, wearing a beautiful evening dress. She looked at him. "Ready?" He smiled. "This time, no one's stopping you." He opened the door for her. They walked inside together. The staff welcomed her with applause. The same violinist began to play. The same table had been reserved. The head chef personally served the famous dessert. She took one bite, closed her eyes, then laughed. "It tastes even better this time." He smiled. "Maybe because now, you have someone to share it with." She reached across the table and held his hand. At that moment, he finally understood something that years of success had never taught him. Money can buy luxury. Money can buy power. Money can buy comfort. But it can never buy the one thing that truly gives life meaning. Love. And sometimes, the richest person in the world is simply the one who has someone worth fighting for. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring and emotional stories.